From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
It's been another warm, mostly sunny day across the Tennessee Valley on this Wednesday, with high pressure off to the east at the surface giving us a southerly flow. Upper levels, we have high pressure overhead keeping clouds at bay. So it's been a mostly sunny, warm day with temperatures up into the upper 70s and lower 80s across the area, and no real big changes in that all the way through the weekend, but big weather changes are ahead to start next week. 80 degrees at the studios in Lawrenceburg this afternoon after a morning low of 55 degrees. No rainfall today naturally. I don't see a whole lot of rainfall for the next 7 days, although rain chances are not zero for the next 7 days. We do have a rain chance to talk about for early next week. We'll get into that as we work through the forecast here this evening. Mostly clear. Temperatures dropping out of the 70s, 80s into the 60s this evening. But clouds come back late evening into the overnight, and that slows our cooling so that we're most likely not going to get out of the upper 50s, lower 60s. However, if the clouds are a few hours slower, we could get down into the middle 50s first across the area toward daybreak on our Thursday. So we have a range there between the mid 50s and the lower 60s. I don't really get it seeing us getting cooler than that because of the clouds increasing overnight and the persistent southerly winds. We'll have a little bit more in the way of cloud cover for our Thursday compared to today and yesterday. However, still sunshine at times, and with a southerly wind of 10 to 20 miles per hour, that will allow us to warm up into the upper 70s and lower 80s once again in the afternoon before we fall back into the 60s tomorrow night. And I think overnight tomorrow night, we don't get out of the upper 50s and the lower 60s for our overnight lows as we get ready to head into Friday morning. More the same for Friday, as we'll see tomorrow. Partly sunny skies, a persistent southerly wind as we have a cold front off to the northwest that will give a few showers just northwest of our area. Now, I can't rule out a shower sneaking into our northern and western counties from the Natchez Trace Parkway on to the north and west. So we've left a spotty shower chance for both Friday and Saturday, but most likely most of us are going to be dry. It's late Sunday night after midnight through about the first 2/3 of Monday when we'll see showers move in with this big cold front that brings a big temperature change to our area. Check out the temperature trend here through the weekend, upper 70s and lower 80s, maybe middle 80s over the weekend in northwest Alabama. Morning lows close to the lower 60s or in the lower 60s. And then that front moves through after midnight, Sunday night into Monday morning. Monday is going to be one of these situations where the temperature goes the wrong way the entire day. Our daytime high Monday will happen between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. early Monday morning before sunrise. It'll be in the lower 60s. We'll drop into the upper 50s around daybreak on our Monday morning, and then steadily drop through the day and reach the lower 40s by the afternoon, into the 30s overnight. And then not getting out of the low to mid 50s as we head into Halloween Tuesday and on into Wednesday, and probably getting our first widespread light frost or freeze across the area Tuesday night into Wednesday morning of next week. The good news is with this, all the rain clears out well in time for any trick-or-treating that happens Tuesday evening on Halloween. The kids are just going to have to wear a coat over their costume. Dropping out of the 70s into the 60s this evening. Clouds increasing later into the overnight, so the temperatures kind of level off and they stop dropping as quickly. And we're going to give that range for the overnight lows between the mid 50s at the coolest to the lower 60s probably at the mildest that we'll see. Then back into the upper 70s, lower 80s tomorrow with partly sunny skies and a southerly wind over southern middle Tennessee. More of the same over northwest Alabama, generally lower 80s here with a southerly wind and partly sunny skies. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Maybe a stray shower Friday into Saturday. Most of us dry. Late night showers after midnight Sunday night. Off and on into Monday as that cold front moves through. We go from 62 after midnight Sunday night to 58 at daybreak on Monday morning. Drop into the lower 40s by the afternoon and into the upper 30s overnight. Low to mid 50s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Clear skies there, mostly clear for Halloween on Tuesday next week. But again, kids going to have to wear a jacket over those Halloween costumes as they trick or treat next Tuesday evening. And probably the first light frost or freeze widespread for the area next Tuesday night and next Wednesday night. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.